Guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be watching a video called America's First Time in Netherlands, Haarlem, Zandvoort, and Amsterdam. So I'm not sure, and I'm pretty sure actually that I've pronounced all of those things pretty wrong. I didn't know there was a Haarlem in the Netherlands, because when I think of Haarlem, I think of obviously New York, but apparently there is, but it shouldn't be much of a shock because I know that the Dutch were like the first settlers of New York, so I guess that's where Haarlem in New York comes from. But we're quite surprising that there's a Haarlem, Netherlands, but I'm guessing that's the original. But you know, this is an American's first time in this country, and I think it's gonna be like a huge culture shock. I don't know if it's gonna be like he's gonna be shocked, but I'm expecting a lot of culture shock because I think things are quite different in the Netherlands compared to the USA. And I think he's going to be shocked by several things. I'm trying to think of I think bikes, there's going to be bikes everywhere probably, and he's going to be super shocked by the lack of, I don't know, well, not the lack of, there's good infrastructure for people to walk and for bikes. So I think he's going to be shocked by that. And also, I don't know, the rain, maybe the weather, I don't know, but I'm super excited to check this out. So come join me and comment, subscribe, and start.
The train into Slaughter or something. I don't know how to pronounce the name of where I am, but heading into Amsterdam. Already walked into a bike lane without looking like a clown. So, all right, guys, first time using public transportation in Amsterdam. I'm boarding the NS Sprinter.
Is that a bus?
Guys, I had to pull the camera out. I've never seen a vehicle this small before. Check this out.
Because it's tiny? Let's see it. Is that thing real? I've never seen a vehicle that small either in my life.
That's definitely new. There's no doubt about that.
What? That's crazy. This is very pretty.
Alright guys, walking around a nice little canal here. Something that's taken me by surprise is the different variations of bikes that you'll see people riding around with. They have modded out bicycles for carrying around one specific thing or whatever the case is. I saw one with a tiny front wheel and 3 back wheels. This one had a huge basket in front. They just look so different. Basket. I didn't expect to see that. People really, biking is the lifestyle, and you can tell that they center their transport around that bike. So
yeah, that's what I was
quite
expecting.
Hectic with all the different transportation forms. You got boats going on the canal, trams running, trains running, buses running. It's just cars going, people walking, people biking. It's so much going on, but I already feel acclimated, and I've only been here walking around for 30 minutes, so only gonna get better from here, honestly.
I'm wondering if he's moving or he's just visiting. This is a very small road.
I love the little alleyways that you can just walk out right on the canal anytime.
I love all the cobblestones. What is that? Oh, that looked very good. Oh my god, that's so pretty. Is that a church? This is gonna be like a public building of sorts. It was a beautiful weather, I have to say. Was this in the summer?
An absolutely gorgeous view for a little meal. This is my first meal since landing in the Netherlands.
Oh my god,
I stopped by Albert Heijn, the to-go version. I got myself a sandwich. I think it's pronounced gyro sterre kip or something like that. Gip. Gyro sterre kip.
Oh, it's roasted chicken, okay.
And then something I also have never seen before are these right here. Lay's paprika flavor. I've literally never heard of that. So I'm interested to see what that's all about. And all their Lay's options were paprika. There was a roasted paprika, regular paprika, large size. It was
oh my god, okay, so
that was a bit surprising.
Okay,
and then
they love the
finally
paprika.
For the beverage, decided we start out with a little beer. We have to, so I got that Afligem.
Why is it so small?
Belgisch Abdu beer.
Yeah, it's just whatever.
Definitely not how you say any of that.
Yeah.
This is it right here. It's a blonde. And yeah.
Oh, he went for a blonde beer.
In total, all those 3 things, beer, sandwich, chips, €7. It's nice to be, I'm right on this boat.
I would sit on that's cheap.
I don't want to be disrespectful to the owners, and I don't want any Dutch person yelling at me already. But it's really walkable as well. I mean, I've been going around everywhere on my feet, and I've gotten a good view already. And there's so many boats coming by. It's actually insane. There's just so much going on.
That's a person swimming. I thought it was a duck.
Just finished up with the meal.
That's
Honestly,
crazy.
I thought the paprika lays were really good. They
are.
They seriously surprised me. A sandwich, I thought it was really good as well. The ingredients seem solid.
Okay.
I'll definitely go back there and get another sandwich, try a different one. This kid just jumped in the water again. What the hell?
Is that allowed? Isn't that
He's
illegal?
flexing on everyone now.
Aren't there boats there? I don't know if you're scared.
All right, guys, I just finished shopping at Albert Heijn, the proper grocery store.
More alcohol.
I got beer, wine, nuts, granola bar, and a sandwich. The most shocking
Sounds so
part of the
good.
experience, this is the size of the receipt. In the United
So
States,
small.
the receipts are like
Super
2
long,
meters
yeah.
long because they try and get you to come back with coupon codes and promotions. So the fact that they're wasting no paper whatsoever and just making a receipt like this so much more practical. And I really wish we would do that because it's ridiculous how much they print out receipts and how long they are in the U.S.
Yeah, because you're
But yeah, the
eco-conscious,
grocery store
right?
was honestly really nice. Like the prices of some of the things blew me away, specifically wine. Like it was so cheap.
Oh yeah, because it was cheap. I wanted to see what he got. Is that a train station?
All right, guys, I am
Where is he?
absolutely exhausted. I spent about 5 hours walking around Amsterdam city center, walking through all the streets. Honestly, I didn't even keep track of where I went. I was kind of wandering around. Also, there's
The
like
best.
a German cooking show on right here.
What a small TV.
Yeah, it's been really great so far. Like, I love Amsterdam. It's super easy to navigate as a city. I used the train at Amsterdam Central Station a couple times. I used a tram. And I still need to bike. That's the next thing. Can't complain.
Okay, once you
I
start
just
it all,
need to
okay.
Sleep later and beat this jet lag, and then I'll be feeling a lot better. So
Yeah, I was thinking about jet lag.
thanks for tuning in, guys. All right, guys. Thought I would give you a quick rundown of the hostel. So not the widest.
Okay, it's a hostel.
Basically, just a glorified hallway. Closet with some essentials.
The
Here's
beer?
bed. It's not
Very
big.
small.
You know, if I'm laying on this bed, if I roll over, I'm falling off. So.
Yeah.
Still nice to have the privacy, and might rain a bit. I got my North Face. I'm so glad I brought this because it's like real feel 18 degrees today. Less than
Celsius?
that, 17, 16.
I hope that's Celsius.
European fit.
How does it vary from the USA fit? Oh, okay. Windmills.
Alright guys, well I'm feeling extra glad
Oh, this is Haarlem.
I brought this raincoat, and especially a more substantial raincoat because it's kind of cold. It's definitely colder here in Harlem than it was in West
in
Amsterdam where I
Amsterdam?
was. Right now I'm gonna head to a park, then I'm gonna get some cheese and meats, then I'm gonna get some fish, then I'm
Incredible
gonna
plan.
the beach. But definitely not in
The
rain
beach?
like this. This is
Yeah.
insane.
Do not go to the beach. What is that little situation there? Was it a store? Wait, is this the same day? How come it's sunny? Wasn't it raining?
Alright guys, so I'm pretty close to Haarlem city center at this point, and I just came across this enormous cathedral right in the center.
Oh. Is that like Gothic?
Pretty big cathedral.
I like
I'm gonna head to the seafood market and try and get myself some fish or something to eat that I can only get in Netherlands. And yeah, so far
Jeez.
I really like Haarlem. It's a much more of a chill vibe compared to Amsterdam, but
Really?
still a city, so there's a good amount of people, lots of shops, lots of things to do. So I really like this. I would say I like it more than Amsterdam, honestly.
Oh, he likes it better. That's surprising.
So good.
It's raining again. Weird weather. Oh, it's a sandwich. Oh, those pickles look very good.
All right, guys. It is
Okay.
extremely windy right now. I got myself a raw herring sandwich. And then some
it's
other
raw.
fried fish. I
Okay.
ordered way too much food. I didn't even realize the portions are like really sizable here. Honestly.
You think that's a lot? I don't think that's a lot. That's good.
Never had raw herring before, and honestly, this is really good.
Oh, okay.
Pickles and onions on top of it is literally the perfect combination considering it's raw. But yeah, I don't eat raw fish, especially never on a bun or anything.
Yeah, I think because I think it's weird unless it's like
This is
sushi.
good. I'm just at a little seafood stall / market. Everyone was looking at me differently because I didn't speak Dutch.
But don't they get a lot of tourists?
Fried bits now.
Those look good. They're cooked.
That's really good. I don't even know what this what type of fish
Whatever.
this is.
I don't think it's a fish.
Maybe sea bass or herring too.
Do you think it's a fish?
Right,
That looks like I don't know.
I did
shrimp.
like the herring and the fried fish that I ate, but I made a very critical mistake when I was ordering.
What?
The lady asked me like how much I wanted, and they were small and regular size, and she suggested that obviously because I was ordering two different things. It said the regular size was 250 grams, and I was like, okay, that doesn't sound like too much because I'm used to everything in ounces. So when they brought the two platters out, I know on the video I was like, oh, it looks good. And it did look good and it tasted good and everything, but I was just surprised at the size of the food, and I kind of had to finish it out of spite, even though I wasn't hungry enough for those two portions of food. Just in front of them because I felt so embarrassed that I had gone against the suggestion, thinking that it would be fun. And yes, I was pretty hungry, but that was still a lot of food, and I only paid 11 euros for the two dishes total. So
that's
really
good,
good deal,
actually.
honestly. 5 euros would have been enough for like a filling, solid meal.
Yeah.
And yeah, I enjoyed it a lot, but now I'm just so stuffed and I need something to drink and to use a bathroom. And I'm not saying the public bathroom thing is an issue here because it's an issue everywhere. In the United States, we don't have them either.
No, you have to get into
when you're traveling and only on feet, it's hard to find like a place to use the restroom sometimes. So hopefully this coffee shop has one. First time being in a Dutch coffee shop. So let's get it. It's funny how even though I don't speak Dutch, when I'm eavesdropping on a Dutch conversation, I can understand where they are. Like if they're starting to end, their voices will get higher. They'll be like, see ya, bye, bye. They're like, I don't even know what words they're saying.
It's weird, yeah. Is that a bike? Oh my god, that's so weird. They have both of them. Oh my god, that coffee looks great. Oh, it's pet friendly.
So small. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's tiny. Is that expensive? It doesn't look like espresso. Yeah. Oh my god, it's raining again.
Alright guys,
what a weird weather.
Raining, so I've taken refuge under a tree. The rain just comes and goes. It goes for like 5-10 minutes and then goes away. But the coffee shop was a brilliant experience. I loved it. Like,
it looked good.
It was just so laid back and chill. It took a while to find a cafe with like open seating. It's so popular, but I found it to be a really good deal. I literally spent 2 euros, got a shot of espresso, and I also got a glass for water, and I was able to use the bathroom. So thinking about how the cafe is like all these things combined, getting able to get some water, use the restroom, and take some time to relax.
Great experience, really great deal.
I loved it. At first I was like, oh, why is everyone here? Why are there so many people? Why is this popular? Like, I couldn't really understand the point of it, honestly, but I've never drinking coffee. This, maybe changed my mind. Maybe I do need coffee. Like, it's such a nice
so he's not a coffee drinker.
Just grab a little coffee and chill on the street. And
that's perfect.
Everything's so fast paced and everybody's walking and biking and going here and there. So it's nice to take a break with the cafe. Another thing I realized is it's been a bit more difficult to pull the camera out during this trip and actually record because I just feel so awkward normally, but also here. And I was wondering why that is, and it's because other people can hear me because it's so quiet. I didn't even realize this, but it's so quiet in cities compared to the United States because of the lack of cars. Things are really meant for pedestrians and bikers, so there's not too many cars anywhere, meaning there's a lot less emissions and noise. So you can literally hear a pin drop. I mean, when the rain and wind come, that's the only time there's much sound. Other than that, you can hear what everyone is saying. So I guess that's why it feels much more public.
It makes so much sense.
No one even cares. So
yeah,
I just need to get better at pulling the camera out. But I thought I would bring that up.
It's in yourself.
I'll take this off now that it's not raining anymore. But yeah, even in the city center, things are quiet, peaceful, even serene at times. This is amazing. All right, guys, some ladies.
Oh my god, there was like a French fry.
If I spoke English, I think they were asking me to provide them some local public transportation advice. It's so awkward. Like, I don't know if cars are gonna stop for me or not. The way they drive is like, oh, is this construction? There's so much construction everywhere too. But the way that cars drive, it's like, I don't know if pedestrians have right of way. because they're always like moving, and also I'm always moving, and I gotta get out of the way now. I'm in the bike lane.
Oh my god, yeah, he was almost, you're getting run over.
But anyways, these ladies, they came up to me asking how to get to the beach, and I was like, oh, I'm on my way too. Literally like a minute away from where I'm going, which is a bike rental shop. And from where I am, I'm able to, in Haarlem, I'm able to get a little 30-minute bike ride in and go to the beach. But I'm a little hesitant because of how much rain, there has been today and how windy it is. But I guess we'll just have to go for it anyways, because it's going to be raining all the time. So yeah, I'm going to rent a bike and hopefully
oh my god, the wind.
make it to the beach.
There's so many bikes here.
Guys, finally have acquired the bike. I got a 3-hour rental,
sunny.
and now I'm going to try and make it to the Zandvoort beach.
Everyone's passing him through. I'd be so scared of
Alright guys,
like
so far
riding a bike
bike
here.
ride is going really good. I'm biking right into wind to get to the beach, but that's expected. So hopefully the ride back will be a bit easier.
It looks like a different day. It's so sunny.
But it's bringing back childhood memories, and I wish we biked more in the United States, because this is awesome, bro. I had to open up my coat because I was getting a little warm from all this exercise.
And the sun!
I guess this is what you consider suburbs. Even though
the suburbs are so
feels very
nice.
urban,
The
and
suburbs.
well-connected, peaceful, tranquil.
This is so pretty. It's like in the middle of the countryside. It's gorgeous. Oh my god, the beach. Oh my god, that's such a weird beach. It's a very European beach. No one's swimming, of course. It's very cold.
You can hear a word that I'm saying. The water is not that cold at all.
Oh, so why are people swimming? Okay, so people should swim there.
Could definitely go swimming.
Yeah. I'm surprised by the lack of people
Water with
swimming.
that wind would be literally hell.
I'm surprised, seriously, there's no one swimming. I'm very shocked by this. And are they doing like water sports? If it's so windy. Oh my god, what a beautiful car.
Overall, it was a fun day checking out the beach, but it's time to get back to the city.
Oh. Okay, so this was I loved it. It was yes, it was like a first impression, but I think there were several things that shocked me. Well, first of all, I think there's like, where do I start? I think the beach was, I have to say, it looked pretty, like it was a nice beach, but I don't know, I'm surprised, like, how come no one's swimming? He was like, it's very windy, so I'm guessing like people are like, it's, even if the water is not that cold, it's like you're getting out of it, and of course you're gonna get cold because the wind is like so cold that you're gonna be freezing when you go out. But when you get out of the water, but I think that's usual. Like when you go out of the beach, you know, out of the water in any situation, like that's gonna be a thing. So I don't really understand how come people like, come on, don't you say? I don't know. I'd be kind of scared. I'd be like, is there a reason why people aren't swimming in this beach? If I'd be there, because it's like, okay, but the weather's it's nice. Like you can get there. And, you know, you're getting to all that trouble to like go to the beach and then you're not swimming. I find that a little strange, but I think maybe it's more like a European thing where people do not actually go swimming at the beach because it's like there's a lot of factors, but also there's not even like people, I don't know, like on towels, just like getting the sun or whatever. It's just like people we're sort of like walking. I don't know. It was a little, I have to say, a little strange to me, especially again because there's like no one there. It's like, come on, let's swim, or even doing water sports. Nothing. It's just like, so why are you going to the beach if you're not actually enjoying, you know, the beach, either laying in the sand or just like swimming in the ocean? So what's the point? I don't know. It's maybe I need to explain, and there's maybe some other reason. But I'd be like, I'm ready to go swimming, but if I'm going to this beach in another country and no one's swimming, I'd be a little scared. I'd be okay. Is there something that locals know and they aren't telling me? Like, are there well, I know there aren't any crocodiles in the Netherlands. Well, I guess, I don't know, at least in this ocean, but I know that there are some beaches with crocodiles, and you know, it happens sometimes. So I'm just not saying that's the case here, but again, I'd be like something of the sort. I don't know, I'd be a little scared. But also, I think what's shocking was because it all happened in like, what, 2 days? And yeah, because he was like, well, I'm guessing it was 2 days because, or otherwise, or it was like the same. No, because he actually traveled. So I think it was the other day. But the thing is, like, even in the first day and in the second, it looked like 4 different days because it was like very sunny at first, and then later on it was like very like it was raining, like not just like, oh, I like rainfall. No, it was like an actual like a lot of rain, a lot of wind, like a storm, and then it was like super sunny again, and it's like it's the same place, like it's not even, it's like what, 15 minutes away, like it's not even, oh, I went to another, like in a city like 3 hours away, and obviously like the weather's gonna be different. It's like no, like you're just there, but the weather changes like in the blink of an eye. And it was like he went in the coffee shop and it was raining, and then he went out and it was like sunny. It's like, okay, I don't understand, like what is this weird weather? Is that normal for, I don't know, it is either in Amsterdam or in Haarlem. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing Haarlem as in like normal Haarlem, but I don't know. But again, it's like, I don't know if that's the norm there, or it's just like the all in the Netherlands is like that, and you like it's gonna be raining 1 second and then the other's gonna be super sunny and beautiful. Like I have no idea if that's normal, or maybe it's just the one season in particular where that's the case. But that was a little shocking to me. I love the coffee shop, like him. I was like fascinated, but I don't know if he's not like a coffee drinker, and maybe he was like a little shocked by that. He was like, oh, this is actually very nice. Like I can see why people go to coffee shops and like enjoy having a cup of coffee while you're just like people watching or reading a book, or I don't know, just enjoying your nice cup of coffee. And he was like, I can see why people do this. It's like, yes, because it's nice. Of course people do it. That's why the coffee shops are always full, because people love this, and it's a really good environment. But also I think with coffee shops, it's like you usually tend to have like your favorite coffee place, and maybe like they're very popular like in not just in Amsterdam, I think in everywhere, but it was a little funny to me that he was like, oh my god, this is actually very nice. It's like, yes, we know, we coffee drinkers know that. I love it. Hopefully he'll get into it, because it's great. The food thing, I was like, okay, it's not a lot of food, but everything looked delicious. Like the fish, I'm not sure. He was like, I don't even know, because obviously he doesn't speak Dutch. He was like, I don't know. I had it. It tastes good. I'm a little skeptical about the raw fish on a piece of bread, but I know that it's very like normal in the Netherlands, but I've never had it. So I'm like him. I'm like, I'm willing to try it, but I'm like a little like, okay, I'm approaching this with a little caution, because it's a little weird. I think it's like, it's the texture. I think it's like, I want to know how it is. Like, is it a raw fish, like, and like a sardine or something, like a whole fish, like a small fish, or is it like a fillet, or is it like, I don't know, because I'm thinking of like raw fish and like salmon, like a salmon, like a bagel, but it's like, it's different, because it's not an actual like a salmon fillet. Like when you get like a salmon bagel, like you get like those are these different in crab legs, so it's like it's different. So I'd be a little like, I want to try it. I have to say, I want to try it, but it looked a little, I don't know, it's a little weird. Like, how do you come up with that? Like, what's up with not cooking the fish and you put it in a piece of bread? It's like a little, it sounds strange, but he said it was good, and I believe him. It's like, yeah, I want to try it because it looks very interesting, but I'm a little worried about the texture. And also, like, the fried fish looked great. I don't know if it was fish. It looked like some sort of mollusk, but maybe it was fish, but great. But I do have to say that two, like, incredible things to me that were, like, there were two things. And like the first beer that he got was very small. Like it was like this. Like it was like a teacup. And I'm surprised, because I don't think that it's a cliche to say that. I think it's just like, no, it's true. In the Netherlands, I think people drink a lot of beer, as is the case with like all Europe. Like people tend to like be pretty big beer drinkers. So it's weird that there's like, they have like such smaller beers, just like a little can. Because there are some places that don't really actually like sell. They don't even sell you like small beers. They'll just sell you like the huge bottle, which is like I think it's a liter or maybe like half a liter. I don't know, it's like a huge beer bottle. And you can't really find like smaller beers. And I thought that was the case at least in Amsterdam. But I'm seeing, no, I'm totally wrong. And that you can get like smaller beers. But I'm surprised, because it's like, well, aren't they like pretty big beer drinkers? Shouldn't they be just, I don't know, the availability is just like pretty big beers? But good to know that they have like smaller cans, and it's good if you want to taste, like if you're a tourist, like of course you want to try all the beers, so it's good because you're like, okay, give me all the smaller cans and I'll have like a beer test. I think that sounds like a great plan. but a little shocking to me. And also, like, I think the number one thing in this video that shocked me to my very core was that person swimming in the canal, because I would think that's not a thing you can do, because I don't know, like, should someone call the police? It's not just because I know that water is dirty, like, is it contaminated? I would think yes, because even if it's not contaminated like a sewer or something, that you can say, well, but it's water. I know I know that the Netherlands gets, you know, a lot of water. They're constantly being flooded, and they do the whole canals thing, and it's probably clean water. But you have the boats. So, like, the boats are, like, they have residue, like, they need gas and other things. So, isn't, like, bad for, like, the water that you're swimming in? And also, isn't it dangerous? Because, again, there's boats. So, if you're swimming there just, like, willy-nilly, so there are boats coming in. So, I don't know, like, it sounds dangerous. So I don't know if that's like a common thing, and it's just like I'm totally wrong in this, and it's like super normal. People go and have like their daily swim. Instead of going to a pool, they'll go to the canal and they'll like swim for an hour, like it's normal. Maybe that's the case. Or it's like, no, that guy's weird. I thought it was, I think it was a guy. I have no idea if it was a kid, like a small little kid, or it was an adult. But maybe, I don't know, maybe he's the weird one, and people, even Dutch people, are like, what is that? What's he doing? I don't know. I'm thinking, like, from my perspective, I'm with him. I'm like, what is that guy doing, like, swimming in this canal? But apparently people weren't alarmed or anything, so maybe we're the ones in the wrong. And, you know, it's actually normal to go swimming in the canal. And also, like, how many people are actually swimming there? Like, you're gonna be swimming and then you're gonna find someone that's also swimming and you're like, oh my god, I'm sorry, like, I hit you with my arm or something. I don't know. Would love to know more. Or if, like, or someone has to call the cops. I don't know. Like, again, like, that's so shocking to me. And also, I love the bikes that were like they have like this huge basket, because when he was like, oh, there's like, they're modified their bikes because it's a lifestyle, so you like put a basket. I was expecting like a bigger basket, but you know, like normal. It's like, no, this whole thing, like the whole, it's like I don't know, half a meter of just like basket space, which makes sense. Obviously, if that's your main method of like transport, you need space. I need stuff to, I need to put my stuff somewhere, so it makes sense. But seeing it like that out of context, and because they were empty, it's like, oh my god, that's so weird looking. It's like this whole thing, it looks like a wheelbarrow, but it's like actually a bike. I loved it. They look great. But yeah, I love this video, and he had a good time. And now again, like, it's making me want to go to like Amsterdam and to Haarlem, or Haarlem. I would love to know how that's pronounced as well. But that was it for today, and I'll see you next time. Bye.